Green Mega Regal. Gentlemen, I'm trying to get this out for Christmas, but I've been tied up doing a few things. This is Kerosene Foundry Experiments 3. So yeah, basically, if I don't manage to get it out before Christmas, then hope you had a lovely Christmas, and if I do, then you know, happy Christmas. Either way, this is where we got to with the Venturi Kero forge burner. Yeah, little Venturi, positive pressure on this one down to the fuel tank, and this is the fuel feed line. Yeah, and then I put a burner tube and then another burner tube. I'm very fortunate that Mr. Oil Burner watches my videos, and what, you know, he's you know, the inspiration behind my my very early oil burner. Yeah, he made some great videos. He doesn't really make videos anymore, but yeah, really nice chap, and Aussie. You know, I mean, that'll probably put most of you off, I suppose. I'm really messing. Yeah, he said what I need is some back pressure, so recommended feeding this Venturi unit into a tank to give a bit of back pressure and stop the air blowing the flame out. Basically, the tank's going to get hot, which means that any fuel that hits it's going to burn instantly, and then that tank, that, you know, that burn chamber, I suppose, combustion chamber, will then feed into the foundry. So that's what we're going to try today. We're fogging up instantly. This camera's got wet again, I'm afraid. But we'll get a fire extinguisher or something like that, and feed this straight into fire extinguisher, and we should get the burner cur in there and then blow very hot flames wherever we want them. Alright, there we have a fire extinguisher with a bit of pipe welded onto it. should be you know, work well enough to test the series. I suppose, look, what I'm trying to do is make something really compact, and I like the idea of just having this Venturi and a fuel tank and a what sort of furnace, I suppose, the foundry itself, miniature of course. And I've got a feeling this is going to be too big for my needs anyway, and that blower that I'm using is going to be too big. So what I'm thinking is, probably, if this works, I mean, you know, which it should do, you know, should do. The foundry itself will replace this fire extinguisher as an expansion tank dash combustion chamber, and you know, maybe I can just scale this down, find a smaller blower, and build the foundry accordingly. But this is a nice test just to see how things work. Yeah, so we've got just a couple of slits in that pipe, both sides, and we'll put a Jubilee clamp around it, a hose clamp, you might call them, different parts of the world, and just connect them like that and see what happens. Alright, let's get set up and we'll strike this thing up.
Document, not much time in terms of this going through Parliament. As I say, I believe the vote is going to be on the 30th of December, so we'll have to wait and see when that detail comes out, what is in it. You can rely on this channel, of course, to bring you the very latest after this is released in terms of detail, and we'll see where we are. But I want to know from you guys, what do you make of this? Are you optimistic about this deal or not? Do you have faith that Boris Johnson has delivered with this deal or not? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about Nigel Farage's comments, if you've seen them as well? Posted a video earlier saying in his words that the war is over. Let me know what you're making of all of this, guys. And just to say as well, you know, it's been a very tough year. I want to thank all of you for watching me here on the channel. It's been
ceremony in November, and a lot of this data comes from the actual launch ceremony themselves. They're very proud of the submarine, as they should.
Okay, as you can see, folks, that was 100% successful, wasn't it? Eh? So thanks, Mr. Oil Burner, for the advice. Okay, well, you know, we've learned a thing or two. I'm not going to fire it up again, and I just want to get this video up, so, you know, see what's going on. And it's like a little Christmassy video then, isn't it? Happy Christmas, folks. And what am I chatting about? Yeah, I need to do this outside in the daylight, because it choked up in here pretty badly, especially when the fire extinguisher caught on fire itself, you know, which is always cool. We've got on the camera. But you know, it did get very hot very quickly. Yeah, so this is feeling promising. I think this is the right way to do it. You know, even if I don't need a chamber like this on the finished foundry, because the foundry itself will act like a chamber. This is a good starting place, I think, or a way to test the burners, which means I'm not just trying to pump it into the atmosphere without any sort of back pressure there. Yeah, so great. I do need to melt some aluminium pretty shortly. I was hoping, you know, maybe I'll be able to use this setup, but I'll probably just use one of the blow torches or something like that, or because I don't need very much. You know, and obviously at the minute the electric melting pot, which was brilliant, but you know, it won't do brass, so I'm reluctant to build another one of those. That's not working anyway. That melted out basically, but that had done lots of pores, so that's a good. You know, I'll put a link up there to the deluxe electric melting pot if anyone just wants to do aluminium in a clean fashion inside their shed, because that's what that was designed to do, and it worked beautifully. Yeah, but I'm just looking for you know, the Cupro alloys cleanly inside my shed, which you can't. Well, you can do with electricity definitely, but yeah, you know, expense, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, happy Christmas, folks, and I hope you'll have a good one, and a happy New Year, and all that shit, and we'll see you again in the new year. Right? All right, take it easy, folks. Bye bye.